All right, I'm currently growing what I like to call a buzzword agency, otherwise known as an info product growth agency or a growth operator, whatever buzzword name you want to come up for this type of agency or business model. I signed my client, my first client, within a week of starting this new business model, and so I'm very excited, very happy to share insights and whatnot. And if you're not even looking into this type of business model, you're looking into maybe AI automation as well. That's something that's popular. Then this video is also for you, I think, because it's more of the the daily grind of a young 18 entrepreneur, whether you're even 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 is probably where I'm going to push it, where my limit is at with that. But if you are in between those ages, I'm not saying that I am the person you should be or wanting to watch. I don't think so yet at the moment. But if you feel like you're stuck in the same loop and keep on jumping different business models and doing the same shit, never really being productive, never really doing the work, never actually focusing, not giving it time, then that's exactly what I've done. And in that way, I think we can connect on a personal level. So how I like these videos to go is I like to go through Q&A, talk about some growth stats, and then the growth strat. So if we go on to view your channel and then customize channel, we are still on, I believe, the same amount of subscribers we are. We have one view, so pressing click through at 50%. Yeah, okay. So it looks like my videos have completely dropped off since this is when I first started, which is interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to review this channel, see what worked in the first half of the videos and what's not working now, and what's different, because quite frankly, that just sucks. And this is what I'm talking about. Is when it gets tough like that to still just stick to it. To still push through. And these are all words I'm sure you've heard, but if you like I said, if you're like me, this isn't going to be embedding into your brain, or it might be, I don't know. But I think the reason why we think we're going nowhere, and the reason why we jump, is because we never actually track our results, even if it's small wins. And so we're only looking at the bigger picture rather than the smaller picture, which is why it's been good for me to kind of do these recordings and stuff, is because I can look, okay, well, at the start we had some good growth, but now, not so much. If you go back, 13 to 10, 13, 43, 8, 4, then we've gone to 3, 2, 1, right? So yeah, I mean, it's I don't it's different. As in, it's interesting to see how there was somewhat like this compared to this, So it's like, okay, well, what have I done differently? Have I put in more effort? I don't know. But that's what I'm talking about. Reviewing this stuff, you can kind of see, okay, well, we did good at the start and then we dropped off. Okay, then giving it time to see what you did then, to be able to do that again. And then you'll see the results again. And then you'll be like, oh, I'm actually kind of going somewhere. And that's our issue, is that we don't track our results. And so we don't know when to improve on them. And so we never improve at all. So in terms of growth strats, I've been trying to figure out, well, not really. I've kind of realized that once I sign my first client, I have only been focusing on that and kind of nothing else. Um, and so it feels like I've had a step forward and a win, and finally I've gotten somewhere. But at the same time, all the tasks and like the non-negotiables I used to do, like creating content on my main YouTube channel, but mainly on Instagram, going to the gym, um, it, I don't know, it felt like I was always working on something, um, which is interesting. I can't really explain what it was, but I think that was also the power is like business hopping. I was always looking for different things, and so it felt like I was also always working. And now that I'm not, I have actually so much time, but I'm not using that to my advantage to watch YouTube, the specific creators that I want to watch, and only them, and make Instagram reels and stuff. So it's very interesting how right now, like I can't really explain what position I'm in right now. Um, because like it feels like there's no reason why I should have stopped what I've been doing, but I have. And at the same time, there's also like it feels like if I went back to it, I would have no time to then focus on this as well. So I'm in this again weird position. Um, but it's just like that learning process. Okay, well, we got to do something now before it's too late, and no action has been shown. So that's today's video. Cheers.